Hello everyone, welcome first year students English section, Salat City University Faculty of Commerce. This is Reem Sobhi. I'm a teaching assistant at Insurance Statistics and Mathematics Department. This is section 6 in a pure mathematics course on chapter 2 titled Equation of Straight Line. Our learning objectives in this video is to find the distance between 2 points and the midpoint of the line joining them, also finding the equation of a straight line, knowing if the straight lines are parallel or perpendicular. Finding the equation of the straight line. In order to find the equation of the straight line, we have three methods. First, finding the equation using 2 points that the line passed through. If we have 2 points, x1, y1 and x2, y2 on the line, we can find the equation by substituting the 2 points in the following formula or the following equation. Another method is to have the slope and only 1 point that the line passed through by substituting directly in the equation y equals mx plus c, as we have already the slope, and by substituting the point in this equation we can get c. The third method is to find the equation of the straight line using the graph, and these as follows. First, we have to find the x-intercept or c of the line from the graph. The second step is to find the slope using any 2 points of the line and substitute in the formula of the slope. Let's get some examples. Straight line equation in slope-intercept form. Write the equation 2x minus 5y equals 10 in slope-intercept form and identify the slope and y-intercept. First, we have to rearrange this equation in slope-intercept form. So, 2x minus 10 equals 5y. Here we need only y, so we will divide both sides by 5. So, 5 by 5y equals 2 by 5 x minus 10 by 5. And y equals 2 over 5x minus 2. So this is the slope intercept form of the straight line equation. And here the slope or m equals 2 over 5 and the y-intercept or c equals 2 minus 2. And the correct answer is B. Again, write the equation in slope-intercept form and identify the slope and y-intercept. Again, we should rearrange the equation. So, minus 12 equals 4y. By dividing both sides by y, we get by 4, we get then y equals 3 over 4x minus 3, and this is the slope intercept form of the equation. And the slope here, m equals 2, 3 over 4, and the y-intercept c equals 2 minus 3. So the correct answer is B. Another example, write the equation half x minus 2 over 3y equals 4 in slope-intercept form and identify the slope and y-intercept. We should first have to rearrange the equation. So half x minus 4 equals 2 over 3y. We should multiply both sides by 3 over 2 in order to get rid of this fraction. So 3 over 2 times 2 over 3 y equals 3 over 2 times half x minus 3 over 2 times 4 y equals to 3 over 4x minus 2 goes with 4, and this equals to 6, and this is the slope-intercept form of the straight line equation, and the slope m equals to 3 over 4, and the y-intercept c equals to minus 6. So the correct answer is B. Another example, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from the given slope and y-intercept. In this example, he's giving you a slope and a point, and he's asking you about the straight line equation in a slope-intercept form, which equals to y equals mx plus c. We already get m, so y equals to minus 2x plus c. We need here c, and by using the point, or he's giving us the y-intercept, and the y-intercept is c. So c here equals to 1, and the straight line equation equals to y minus 2x plus 1. And the correct answer is A. Again, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from a given slope 0 and the y-intercept, which is c, equals to minus 1.5. So y equals to 0 times x minus 1.5. So y equals to minus 1.5. So the line here would be horizontal, and the correct answer is C. Again, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from the given slope m undefined, and x-intercept here equals to 3 over 2. As the slope m is undefined, so the equation of the straight line would equals to x equals a. And in this case, x equals 3 over 2. So the correct answer is A. Another example, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from a given slope m equals to minus 1 over 3 and y-intercept, which is c, equals to 0. Then the equation y equals to mx plus c would be y equals m with minus 1 over 3x plus c, and c here equals to 0, so y equals to minus 1 over 3x. And in this case, the line would be falling and passes through the origin point. And the correct answer is B. Write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from a slope m equals 0 and y-intercept equals to 3 and minus 3. Here c equals to minus 3. So y equals to mx plus c. Then y equals m equals 0 times x, and c equals minus 3. So y equals to minus 3, and the line here would be horizontal at the negative side, and the correct answer is C. Write the equation of the straight line in a slope-intercept form. Given slope m is undefined and a point with minus 1 and 4. If m is not defined, then the equation of the straight line would be x equals a, and here x equals to minus 1, so the equation of the straight line would equal x equals minus 1, and the correct answer is D. Again, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from a given slope m equals 3 and y-intercept equals 0 and 3, and here c equals to 3 as c is the y-intercept. So the straight line equation in slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus c, and here m equals to 3, so 3x, and c equals to 3 also. So the equation of the straight line is y equals to 3x plus 3, and the correct answer is A. Again, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from slope m equals 5 and a point -1 and -3. In this example, he's asking you about the straight line equation using a slope and 1 point. So the slope would equals y equals mx plus c, and we already get m, so y equals 5x plus c, and here we need c, and this by using the point and substituting in the equation. So -3 equals 5 times -1 plus c, so c equals -3 plus 5 equals 2. Then the equation of the straight line would be y equals 5x plus 2, and the correct answer is D. Finding the value of the function from the graph, and this is the third method to find the equation of the straight line, as we already know how to find the equation of the straight line using 2 points and a slope and 1 point. The third way is to find the equation of the straight line using the graph. Example, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from a given graph. From the graph, we can get first the y-intercept or c. So the y-intercept here, which equals to c, equals to -1, as the line intersects the y-axis in the -1 point. So the y-intercept equals to -1, and from the graph we get 2 points also, which are 2 and 3 and -1 and -3. We can use these points in order to find the slope. So m equals -3 over -1 -2. So -6 over -3 equals 2, and then m equals 2 and c equals -1. So the straight line equation equals to y equals to -2x minus 1, and the correct answer is C. Another example, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from given graph. From this graph, we can see that the line intersects the y-axis in point 0 and 1. So the y-intercept or C equals to 1, and by using 2 points, -2 and 3, and 2 and -1, we can get the slope m, which equals to -1 -3 over 2 plus 2, and this equals to -4 over 4, and this equals to -1. So the equation of the straight line y equals -x plus 1, and the correct answer is B. Another example, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from the given graph. From this graph, we can see that the line intersects the x-axis here in -4 point. So the x-intercept here equals to 4, -4. And the equation, as the line is vertical, the slope m is undefined, and the equation of the straight line x equals a, which equals to -4. So the equation of the straight line x equals -4, and the correct answer is B. Another example, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from given graph. From this graph, we can see that the line passes through the origin point, so there is no x-intercept or y-intercept. And by using the 2 points, we can find the slope. So m equals -2 minus 3 over 2 plus 3. So -5 over 5 equals to -1. So y equals to -x. And the equation of the straight line is C. Again, write the equation of the straight line in slope-intercept form from the given graph. In this graph, we can see that the line intersects the y-axis and it's a horizontal line, so y here equals C, and the y-intercept equals to 1. So the equation of the straight line is y equals to 1, and the correct answer is C. The last section here in this section is the parallel and perpendicular lines. Suppose that we have two lines, L1 with a slope m1 and L2 with slope m2. L1 and L2 are parallel even only if their slopes are equal. When m1 equals m2, we can say that the lines are parallel, and L1 and L2 are perpendicular even only if one of them is horizontal and the other is vertical, or their slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. m1 equals -1 over m2, and by multiplying m1 times m2 we get -1. Otherwise, the two lines are intersected. So we have three cases. The two lines may be parallel if they have an equal slopes, and the lines are perpendicular if their slopes are negative reciprocals of each other, and the other case is the lines are intersected. Let's get some examples. The equation of a line that passes through -3 and 1 and parallel to the line y equals 2x minus 1. Here the equation of the first line is y equals 2x minus 1. So m1 here equals 2. And he's asking you about the equation of the line that parallel to this line, and when the other line is parallel to the first one, so it would have the same slope. So m2 equals to 2. So y equals 2x plus c, and in order to get c, we would use the point given in the example. So 1 equals 2 times -3 plus c. So c equals 1 plus 6. So so this equals to 7. And the equation of the straight line or the second straight line equals, or L2 equals to y equals 2x plus 7. And this line is parallel to this line. And the correct answer is B. Again, find the equation of the line that passes through the point 0 and 0 and perpendicular to the line 2x plus 3y equals 2. First, we have to rearrange the equation of the first line. So 3y equals minus 2x plus 12. Y equals minus 2 over 3x plus 4. So this is the equation of the first line, or L1, and the slope, or M1, for this line equals to minus 2 over 3. We need the negative reciprocal, or the negative reciprocal of this slope, or the equation of the line that is perpendicular to this line. And the negative reciprocal, or M2, equals to 3 over 2. And by multiplying M1, in order to check, by multiplying M1 times M2, we get minus 1. So M2 equals to 3 over 2. Then the equation of the second line that is perpendicular to this line equals to 3 over 2x plus c. And in order to find c, we would use the point, and here the points are 0 and 0, which means that the line passes from the origin point, so there is no c. And the equation would be y equals to 3 over 2x. And the correct answer is D. Example, the two lines L1 with equation 6x plus 2y equals 3, and the line 2 with equation 2y y equals 2x plus 7 are parallel, perpendicular, intersected otherwise. First, we have to rearrange the equation of the first line in order to be in a slope-intercept form. So 2y equals minus 6x plus 3, and y equals minus 3x plus 3 over 2. This is the equation of L1, and the equation of L2, y equals 2x plus 7. This is L2. Here M1 equals minus 3 and M2 equals 2, and M1 doesn't equal to M2, so both lines are intersected. Another examples, the two lines L1 with equation minus x plus 4y equals 4, and L2 with equation y equals 4x minus 8. These lines are parallel, perpendicular, intersected otherwise. First, let's rearrange the equation of the first line. So 4y equals x plus 4. Then y equals 4x plus 1. This is the equation of the first line, and the slope of the first line equals to quarter. The equation of the second line, y equals to 4x minus 8. This is L2, and M2 equals to quarter also. So M1 equals M2, and the two lines are parallel, and the correct answer is A. Another example, the two lines L1 with equation half x minus 1 over 3y equals 5 and L2 with equation half y equals 1 over 4x plus 5 are parallel, perpendicular, intersected, otherwise. First we have to rearrange the equation of the first line, so half x minus 5 equals 1 over 3y, and by multiplying both sides with 3 we get and this in order to get rid of this fraction, and 3 times half x minus 3 times 5, so y equals 3 over 2x minus 15, and this is the equation of line 1, and the slope 1 equals to 3 over 2, and the equation of line 2, half y equals quarter x plus 5. We have to get rid of this fraction, so we would multiply both sides times 2, so y equals half x plus 10, and m2 equals to half, and then m1 does not equal to m2, so both lines are intersected. Determine whether the following statements is true or false. Statement 1, a line can have at most one x-intercept. This is of course true, as each straight line have only one x-intercept, and this is at most, so this statement is true. A line can have at least one y-intercept. This is of course false, as this means the line can have more than y-intercept, and this is logically is not true, so the statement is false. If the slope of two lines are minus 1 over 5 and 5, then the lines are parallel. This is false, as the lines can be parallel only when m1 equals m2, but in this case m1 and m2 are negative reciprocals, so they are perpendicular, not parallel. If the slope of two lines minus 1 and 1, then the lines are perpendicular. This is true, as by multiplying m1 times m2 we get negative 1, so the lines are perpendicular and both slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. Thank you for watching this video and sharing your time with us. Hope it's useful to you. See you at next videos. Good luck.